74 partite disputate, 70 giocatrici presenti, rappresentanza di 24 nazioni.
Players present, representing 24 nations, 160 countries connected. These are the numbers of the 31st Palermo Ladies Open. The first tournament in the world after the suspension of the activity. A tournament that is concluding with the prize-giving ceremony of the final, won by Fiona Ferro. I invite you to the court, always maintaining social distancing. Some of the protagonists of the organization of these championships, Livero Parma, tournament director of the 31st Palermo Ladies Open. Giorgio Camarata, president of Palermo's Country Time Club. Gabriele Palpacelli, president of Fit Sicily. Mariana Alves, tournament supervisor of the WTA. Professor of infectious diseases, Antonio Cascio, who is also the anti-COVID consultant of the tournament. Salvatore Di Prima, representing Veneta Cucine and all the sponsors. The local authorities, represented today by the assessor at culture, the municipality of Palermo. Representing the regional government, Roberto Lagalla, local authority of education. You're listening to the notes of Rinascerai, song written by Robby Facchinetti during the very tough period of the COVID emergency. We have restarted the sports activity, professional sports activity. We need to do that in full compliance with the contention measures and prevention measures. Just a single person in this club and in whole Europe perhaps believed in this tournament in this date. Oliviero Palma, the tournament director. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. The first edition of Post-COVID Tennis ends today, and I want to thank Steve Simmons, Fabrizio Sestini, Mariana Alves, Eva Schumann, and all the WTA family for the long and attentive collaboration. The players who, by winning fear, came to Palermo, but my respect goes to all that have decided to stay home for reasons of safety. I thank the University of Palermo, and in particular Professors Antonio Cascio and Francesco Vitale, the regional government, and in particular the local authority of health, Ruggero Razza, and the director, functionaries, and all people in charge of health departments, along with doctors and nurses of the Polyclinic of Palermo. Thank you to the local authority of sports for the region of Sicily, Malia Messina, to the mayor of Palermo, to the authorities of the municipality, which collaboration made the 31st Palermo Ladies Open possible. thank the president of the regional committee of the Italian Federation of Tennis, Gabriele Palpacelli, and the national councillor, Iana Monaco. A big thank to Nino Randazzo, Marco Fiocchetti, Paolo Canè, and all the journalists of press, TV, and social media that gave prestige to the tournament. I particularly felt thank you to the sponsor that have believed and supported the tournament: Peugeot, Veneta Cucine, Banca Intesa, Tagoyer, Superdry, Parmalat, Cusumano, Skin Labo, Cecil Fan Club. Another particular thank you goes to Wilson Stringers, both boys and girls, linesmen, drivers, people in charge of the welcome desk, laundry, court maintenance, and all other collaborators. But most of all, an affectionate thanks goes to Gaspare Lavoy, the pillar of the tournament. Lastly, I thank to send a greeting to the players and their dad who came to play the tournament and ended up living a difficult and different experience. I invite them to come back again to have a vacation here and to admire this beautiful place, its nature and its monuments. Lastly, I thank the members of the club for respecting with discipline all the anti-COVID rules. Thank you. I pass therefore the baton to my colleagues in Prague, Lexington and New York, to whom I wish a good tournament. Thank you, and see you at the 32nd Palermo Ladies Open. I'm happy that the Assessor of Culture of the Municipality of Palermo is representing the Municipality of Palermo, because sports is culture. Thank you, and the greetings of the Mayor and of the City of Palermo. I thank all those who believed in this tournament in such a particular year. The tournament couldn't be missing for the City of Palermo. Therefore, we built a story, and this story continues. We're facing a big challenge. Another tournament is being played against the pandemic. We really hope in winning ace that makes us getting out of it as winners, expecting many more and happier people next year. We thank the players that have given us 7 incredible days of true tennis, and we all needed it. Long live Palermo, long live great tennis. Allow me to correct you, because these were more than 7 days if we include qualifying. The regional government has been close to us. Representing the regional government, Roberto Lagalla, local authority of education. Thank you. But most of all, I thank you to the country club of Palermo and to Oliviero Palma, because if it's true that in difficult moments you need to do something extra in difficult moments, Oliviero did something extra and did it knowing that he had the support of the city and of the region that, thanks to the commitments, had the possibility to do a record, the one of being the first place where tennis has restarted. We started to live in a difficult phase, but possibly living the pandemic nightmare. I thank you on behalf of the regional government, to the organizers, the athletes, that have accepted the risk. This is a signal of a Sicily that wants to motivate to be here on the national and international scenario, a Sicily that needs to restart, as this situation has shown, with the enthusiasm and the success of everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Assessor Lagalla. We start the prize giving right now. You can see the protagonists on court. You can see all the people that have worked for the tournament. There are people that sometimes are closed into a room, but these are the people who allow the regular organization of the tournament. Invites Mariana Alves to receive a prize and to take a picture with Giorgio Camarata, president of the club. He's the photography for Mariana Alves, tournament supervisor of the WTA. Thank you very much. Number 22 in the world, starting from Monday, she's going to be number 20, 10 years after a final of another Estonian here in Palermo. It's her 6th final in the WTA Tour. She's runner-up of the 31st Palermo Ladies Open, Anett Kontaveit. Gabriele Palpacelli and Salvatore Di Prima will take a picture with Anett Kontaveit, finalist of the 31st Palermo Ladies Open, an extraordinary tournament for her. I leave the floor to a master of journalism such as Ubaldo Scanagatta to interview Anett Kontaveit. Thank you. Congratulations for your final, for a great tournament. Anett, you saw the match next to your father and you suffered a lot. Now we're going to tell you about that. What you felt when you were on 5-3, 30-15.
You didn't make it, but you played a great final. You had a great year. You were in the last 8 at the Australian Open, final here. I was watching the match next to your father, who was suffering a lot, especially when you were up 5-3, 30-15 in the second set. What happened then? Cos'è successo in quel momento?
I'd like to congratulate Fiona for playing such a great match, and yeah, you really kicked my butt today, so congrats on a good week.
Ho fatto le congratulazioni a Fiona Ferro, dice ha giocato un grande match. Fiona, there were 25 people who came from Estonia to this morning to support. Are you excited about that? And are you going to emulate Sharapova and Azarenka, who were your idols? Gli ho chiesto, dico, ci sono 25 persone che sono arrivate stamattina dall'Estonia con un aereo proprio per vederla. Lei ha come idoli Sharapova e Azarenka. Le chiedo se sogna di emulare le loro gesta.
It's been so exciting that all of our people came to watch, and yeah, I'm so thankful, and I was really excited to play today, and I'd also really like to thank my coach for being with me always and supporting me.
Sta ringraziando il coach Nigel Sears, che è stato coach di tante giocatrici fortissime, Ivanovic fra le altre, Antukova, and he is also the father-in-law of Andy Murray, è anche il suocero di Andy Murray.
Not the result we wanted today, but we keep working to make it next time.
Lavoreremo per fare meglio la volta prossima. We hope you're coming back to Palermo. Speriamo che tornerai a Palermo. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. 23 anni, francese, nata in Belgio.
23 years old, Frenchman. She has Italian roots, number 53 of the rankings. Starting from tomorrow, she'll be number 44 in the world. This was her second final in the WTA Tour, and she has won her second tournament in WTA after Lausanne in 2019. Champion of the Palermo Ladies Open, Fiona Ferro. With Roberto Lagalla and Mario Zito, who's going to take a picture, always maintaining distances. Also remind you that we have some social media channels. We had only even 3 million contacts only on Twitter. There's been a lot of attention on the tournament.
English.
Non so di cosa dovrei parlare italiano, francese, inglese, perché parla tutte le lingue, padre di Padova, un cognome italiano. You were an Italian also killer. You beat 2 Italians in a row. You beat Sara Errani, you beat Camilla Giorgi, and congratulations for a great tournament. Hai battuto 2 italiane una dopo l'altra e insomma poi dopo questa grande vittoria, second win in 2 tournaments.
Yes, thank you very much. Congrats to Anett on a great week. Congrats to your coach also. I wish you the best of luck in the next tournaments and in the future.
Sta ringraziando e facendo i complimenti alla Kontaveit, vi augura buona fortuna per il prossimo torneo. Your coach is Stéphane Huet, who was in the quarters.
No, my coach is Emmanuel Planck. He's not.
Huet was a coach here and
Before,
player.
yeah.
Before. Okay.
Yeah, I would like to thank him for this week and for all of the other weeks of practice. It's so nice to be able to work with someone who is that passionate and dedicated, so thank you.
Allora vuole ringraziare anche il coach precedente, il coach attuale e fa gli auguri ovviamente. Can you explain what happened in the second set? Because you dominated the first set, but in the second set you were down 5-3 and 30-15 with Kontaveit serving. Cosa ci puoi raccontare cosa è successo? Hai dominato il primo set, ma nel secondo set eri sotto 5-3, 30-15 la Kontaveit al servizio e sei riuscita a rimontare. Come lo spieghi? How do you explain?
I don't really explain it, but it was a very tough match, very close. Anett is a very consistent player, so I had to fight for every point. And in 5-3 in the second set, I just tried to keep fighting for every point.
Dice non so spiegarlo davvero, però insomma ho combattuto, è stato un match molto duro, ho cercato di lottare su ogni punto e poi alla fine ce l'ho fatta. So, what is your goal now? Because you're number 44 in the world, first time in the top 50. Sei per la prima volta fra le prime 50 del mondo, numero 44. Qual è il tuo obiettivo per il resto della tua carriera?
I don't want to speak so much about the rankings, but my goal is just to keep working as hard as I was doing and to bring back home many more trophies.
Dice, non voglio parlare del proseguo della mia carriera, spero di vincere ancora molti altri tornei. Congratulations again and please come back to Palermo, we love you. Torna a Palermo, ti vogliamo bene.
Please, there is another prize for you. Oliviero Palma, se si avvicina, c'è un altro premio per magari puoi appoggiare.
There's another prize for Fiona Ferro. You may leave the trophy there if you want to. A Tag Heuer connected watch is the second prize. Oliviero Palma hands it to Fiona Ferro. There's her picture next to Oliviero. Fiona Ferro writes her name after Jill Teichmann. Last year, she's the champion of the 31st Palermo Ladies Open. It's an emblematic photography. You can lift the music up. Fiona goes to the bench. Thank all the people present. I invite them to leave the court when maintaining social distancing. Thank the WCA, the TVs that have transmitted the tournament. We'll see you in 2021 with the 32nd edition of Palermo Ladies Open. Long live tennis, long live Sicily. Have a good night.